Hello everyone, my name is Bárbara Zambelli. I'm a Brazilian geologist and an international young ambassador of the Earth Project. As a celebration of the World Environmental Day in the 5th of June, I'm here with a very special guest for a quick interview, Professor Angelica de Freitas. Professor, thank you very much for accepting my invitation. Could you briefly introduce yourself and your work?
Well, I'm a senior lecturer and researcher at the University of Westminster Business School of Applied Management. And I am a coordinator of the Law Development and Conflict Research Group with the University of Westminster Law School as well.
I'd like to start this interview mentioning that we are living through an environmental collapse, with climate change triggering extreme weather events such as extended droughts, intense rainfall, and sea level rise. Everyone is affected by climate change, but some people are more affected than others. So my first question is it possible to ensure economic development along with environmental protection?
Yes, we can move towards a less detrimental ethics towards the environment. However, we have limitations in the current system that would never allow economic development to be combined with the stabilization of the climate emergency that we're currently going through.
I was thinking this is probably a shift in our ethical perspective, how we produce and reproduce life. Can you tell us a bit more about the ethical system that we are living in?
Ethics in this perspective that we are looking at in here is our capacity to produce and reproduce life. And this comes from a historical materialism perspective in which we are looking at the ways that we are living in society and working with each other, aiming for the greater good. This ethical system that we live in, it understands the creation of victims of this system as something natural, something like a given outcome of something inevitable of the system that we live in, that for some to be able to produce and reproduce life, others will fall short in this task because they don't have the same structure and infrastructure, and they're going to be just trying to survive and living all the violences that the system allows. So it's a system in which there is no exchange. It's a one-way road in which we donate our energy in order to survive. It's exhaustive. We are exhausting the environment, we are exhausting ourselves, working to produce some profit that is endless. There is an endless catching up in this modern society. The ethical perspective shifts also about the way we look at things and the way we look at knowledge.
So how can we decolonize our perception of nature? And by nature, I mean the whole environment.
The only way to decolonize nature is by looking at the experiences that we have of logistics, of communal approach, of understanding of local needs. There is no one-size-fits-all management. So we have to look at things objectively. And right now, objectively is going to the community, employing them, getting them engaged in the manufacture of a plan, informing them of the potential outcomes. And this is going to demand some very interesting local policy. And this demands democratic exercise.
So last but not least, what do you think is an action someone can take today, right now, after they watch this interview to help the environment?
Join the struggle. Go locally. Go find out what's going on in your neighborhood. Go find out what's the church doing, the school doing, your neighborhood association. Work with people that are close to you. Try to understand what are the needs of the closest system that you've got. Try to understand how is your municipality working towards the issues that you need, and join the struggle. There is no way for us to be fighting this system comfortably. It must be something that's going to take us out of our couches.